Hi, and welcome to Practical Data Management and Analysis for Public Health. My name is Bart Bingenheimer. Officially, I'm Jeffrey Bingenheimer, but everybody who knows me calls me Bart. Some students call me Dr. Bart. I don't really care what you call me. I was trained in public health at the University of Michigan, come from Boston originally, and I'm somebody who spends a lot of time analyzing data. In fact, analyzing survey data and other types of quantitative data is one of my most favorite things to do in the whole wide world. I do enjoy occasionally spending time with my family, and I also really enjoy eating Doritos, but I think if I had to choose among those two things in analyzing data, I might go with analyzing data. But don't tell my wife. I also really love teaching data analysis, and I especially love teaching data analysis to people who are not sort of natural data analysts. You know, there's some people who just have the easiest time, it comes very naturally to them, and then others kind of struggle to make sense of it all. And I really love the challenge of trying to explain things in a way and create experiences for people that make data analysis intelligible to everybody. So I hope that's what's going to happen for you in this course. To give you a sense of what this course is about, let's imagine a continuum from over here to over here. On this side, we've got statistics. Statistics is really a branch of mathematics. It's super theoretical. Statisticians are concerned with theorems and lemmas and proofs. It makes heavy use of calculus and probability theory. And a lot of statisticians don't actually ever work with any data. Some of them even kind of look down their nose at people who work with data and they say, oh, that's not theoretical enough for us. All right, so that's one end of the continuum. The other end of the continuum is data analysis. This is people working with actual data, trying to solve the actual problems that are involved in trying to figure out what the data have to tell us about a phenomenon that we're trying to study. It turns out that a lot of the work of data analysis isn't even analysis per se, it's data management, getting the data set up in a way that we can analyze it the way we want to. And with modern software like the one we'll be using in this course, SPSS, we don't have to do hardly any math ourselves. All we have to know is how to, well, first of all, we need to know what we're trying to accomplish. Then we need to know how to use SPSS to accomplish that. And then we need to know how to make sense of the results. So that's going to be our goal in this course, is on the data analysis end of the continuum. It's going to be very practical, applied. You should come out of this course thinking, you know, not that you're going to be a super high-level data analyst just after this one course, but you have a solid foundation and you can legitimately say to a potential employer, hey, I know how to use SPSS. If you've got an SPSS data set that you need worked on and some analyses done, I can do that. I'm trained to do that. How are you going to learn that? Well, I am a big believer that data analysis is not something you learn by watching someone on a screen. Data analysis is something you learn by doing. So a big part of this course is going to be experiential. You're going to be doing it yourself. So it does help to have some instruction, and that's where the asynchronous material comes in. The first thing you're going to do with each unit is watch some asynchronous material. You'll see me lecturing, you'll see me walking you through the steps of doing different things in SPSS, and along the way I'll sort of explain why would we be doing this? What is the context in which this type of procedure would apply? So you'll watch that, and that'll give you a first taste of things. But then the real meat of it is going to be in weekly assignments. In the weekly assignments, you will get data sets, you will get sets of instructions, things I'm looking for you to do. And this is really your opportunity to learn how to do it yourself. You're going to sit down with your laptop or your computer with a data set with SPSS open, and maybe you're going to refer back to the book, or maybe you're going to refer back to the asynchronous material, or maybe you'll even go online and enter SPSS t-test into Google. You can find lots of useful materials online about how to work with SPSS and analyze data. So you're going to be sitting there by yourself or maybe with a classmate or something like that, working on it. And maybe it's going to take you an hour or 2 hours, or maybe it's even going to take you more than that. But that's where most of the learning will occur. And I really want to encourage you to spend plenty of time on the weekly assignments, making sure that you understand the material and really digest it. Because when the time comes to be evaluated on the exams and so on, you know, it's what you learn in those weekly assignments that's really going to help you out. Then there's the synchronous material. This is where you'll meet with your session leader, and there you can bring questions that may have arisen for you during the weekly assignments. Maybe you could figure out parts 1, 2, 3, and 5, but you couldn't really understand what to do in part 4, or it didn't make sense to you, and maybe it'll be that one of your classmates there will help you, or maybe it'll be the session leader. The session leader will also expand a little bit on some of the material that's presented in the asynchronous material, and maybe talk a little bit about different ways that SPSS can be used to do the same analysis that you did on your own in a different way. So that's the vision for the course. First, you watch me do it and hear me talk. Then you go off and do it by yourself and try to see if you can figure it out. Then you get together with your classmates and a session leader and make sure that you've got it all nailed down. And then in the end, we'll evaluate you on exams and so on. But everybody's going to do fine in this course as long as you spend some time on it, really devote some time to the assignments. There's no reason why anybody can't do a great job in this course. My goal, my hope, is to use what I've learned to try to make statistics and data analysis intelligible. And I also want to make it fun. To me, it's a lot of fun. So I hope that the fun that I have doing data analysis, crunching the numbers, can flow out to you, and maybe you'll find that you enjoy it as well. And if you enjoy it enough, don't let this be the last course you take on it. Go on, learn more, deeper, get a deeper appreciation and more skills. And if you don't enjoy it, well, you'll still get through it and you'll be okay. I'm looking forward to working with you guys over the next 10 weeks, so thank you very much.